Ghost Beast!
Ghost Beast.
Horror podcast. I'm Todd.
I'm Becca.
And together we're going to watch every single horror movie, which is why we watched Phantasm 2 from 1988, still directed by Don Coscarelli. That was off the top of my head. Let me look that up to make sure. Yeah, I think I got it right. Italian names, they just come naturally. What can I say? So watching this made me realize, I think like I'm positive that I had seen the original Phantasm when I was a kid. This is the one that I saw like on repeat because there were so many scenes in this movie where I was like, oh shit, I remember this. I remember what happens here. Like they just kept flooding back, which is a crazy feeling because it's probably been like, maybe not 15 years. No. Oh shit. My math is all fucked. It sucks. I'm so fucking old. It's probably been like 30 years since I've seen this movie.
Wow.
Something like that. We don't need to dwell on that. Let's move on. But there's a lot that's interesting about this right away, which has me nervous about continuing this series.
Oh, okay.
Because, this came out. I didn't realize this is 9 years after the original movie. Like, that's a pretty crazy jump.
It is.
It explains some of the decisions that they had to make around, like, casting and stuff. Because it takes place basically, well, it starts out, like, right after the first one.
Yeah.
And then it jumps forward. It's like, I guess you kind of have to do that because there's been so much time that has passed. And the other big thing about it is like, the first movie felt like very experimental, very weird. This one feels like a more traditional Hollywood horror movie from that era. And I saw like, just reading some of the stuff about the production, it seems like that was very deliberately the case. I think the studio got involved. Why they greenlit this 9 years later, why they thought like, now is the time for Phantasm, I don't know. But this movie had a way higher budget than the first movie. Oh, yeah. way higher.
Yeah.
I don't think it made any money. I think this has always been like a kind of cult following type of thing. It never really got huge, which is too bad because they're fucking cool.
They are
this movie is still really cool.
Yeah. Immediately, like, entering into this movie, I was like, this is like perfect Halloween time movie. Like, it really is. Oh yeah, still bringing it. It does mean though that we don't get any more Italian library music. Yeah, that was upsetting.
That was weird because it's just everything about this was way more traditional.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack itself was also just like traditional 80s horror movie soundtrack. Nothing like super fucking cool. I don't understand why they decided that would be a bad idea to keep in here, you know?
That seems like it kind of was the signature of the first film.
Yeah, man, it's fucking cool.
I don't know why they got rid of that.
We'll see if they bring it back. That's what I'm hoping for. But I think, like...
The balls are back.
I saw online they kept calling it "The Ball Is Back" like as a subtitle. That didn't exist inside the movie though, so I don't know where that came from.
I don't know. That makes me laugh.
That is true. The ball is back.
It is back.
I think they realized that, like, the Phantasm is about the tall man, the balls of fucking nightmare death shit, and guns. Lots of guns.
Yeah.
Which I know you're still like. To me, that's like, fuck yeah.
It is. I, in general, don't like guns. But this at least feels like Evil Dead guns in a way, which is okay.
The one dude, like, welds together 2 shotguns and puts a handle on it. Like, it's definitely, like, it's a vibe.
Yeah, it's very Ash.
And it's funny because I did notice in the first episode when I was editing it, you made a reference to Evil Dead. And we're like, this feels kind of Evil Dead. It feels way Evil Dead.
Yeah.
In this. And I think, I think Sam Raimi is, there's a little like Easter egg in the movie with him. I think he was like friends with the director and was on set and stuff. So it's like
so awesome.
Yeah, I got it. Because without spoiling anything, okay, it does kind of get moving very fast. Because we mentioned last time that, like, I mean, the way the movie ends is like, oh, it was all a dream. That was probably really loud. And then this one, like, at the very, very beginning, he's like, hey, it was just a dream. And then 2 seconds later, the tall man's like bursting through the window and shit. Like, they're just instantly like, it wasn't a dream. And there's a weird, like, kind of time skip where I guess the kid winds up in like a psychiatric hospital, which is like great. But then the other guy, good old Reggie, who is the actor's name is Reggie, so it's like this is very self-indulgent. I think I read that like the studio was like they were really trying to meddle in this shit, and one of their things is they wanted to recast like all the actors, which is crazy.
That is such a weird decision.
It's very weird. That's the kind of studio logic that never makes sense to me, because I guess their point of view is like he's not a working actor, but my point of view is like if you're coming to see Phantasm 2, you want to see the characters. Like, what are we doing? You're not going to revitalize the second movie by completely recasting and starting over. Whatever. Anyway, like, it was funny to me that like after the time skip, his whole motivation for joining is like, oh, his whole family died in a huge explosion. Yeah. And so now he's going for revenge. But you never meet his family. Yeah. Like, they don't exist at all. It's literally the first, like, 10 minutes of the movie. It's just like, here we go. We got to get right to it. It's not a dream. His family's dead. Let's go. And I realized, like, one of the things, I think I talked about this a little in the last one, but I had, like, a distinct memory of that dude, Reggie, with, like, a bandolier. Remember I said that? And, like, a shotgun. And, yeah, very early in this movie, there is the scene of them going into, like, a hardware store and just gearing the fuck up.
It was a really cool scene. I liked how they filmed that, honestly.
What's fun to me about watching these kind of movies is it explains so much about me and how my brain works. Because I noticed there are two big tropes that I've always loved in horror movies, and I've now seen like the origin of both. One of them is the like the sole survivor kind of thing, where you have a movie like Alien where all this stuff's happening, people are dying. And then at the end, there's like one survivor and the vibe totally shifts and it's way scarier and quieter and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That started with Alien for me.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I love about that movie. And the other one I love is when characters are just like, let's get fucking ready. And they go and they're like building weapons and going to the store, you know, and strapping up. I've always loved that. It's because of Phantasm too, because that scene is just fucking cool.
It is cool. I also just realized Class of Nukem High, it was radioactive weed. High. It was like two meanings. I didn't realize that till just now.
Come back. Come back to me. And I just love that it's basically like, it's Reggie, he's strapped up with a fucking double shotgun.
I think it was a double sawed-off shotgun.
It was like quadruple barrel. And then the kid, Mike, I think his name, he has like a flamethrower and a whole like face mask and shit. They're ready to rock. And it felt like this is almost like a proto Supernatural thing. Like there was a point where they were getting into like a muscle car and driving around like investigating, chasing the tall man. It was just like, this is just Supernatural, except they're like strapped. So I'm down with that too. That's probably another thing that was like influential to my interests. Yeah,
that car they had was super cool too. That was like, oh yeah, that's a cool guy car.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the manliest of the horror series, to the point where it's a little try hard, but it's like I'm still just think it's fucking cool. It's like I'm here for it. You know, it's still funny that you have the like openly balding middle-aged man with a shotgun, and it's just like, you're fucking doing it. Like, you are cool. Okay. All we're missing is the guitar.
Yeah. Well, I think it got left in the house or something.
It probably blew up.
It blew up.
It's too bad.
Guitar blew up.
We needed a little guitar solo just to remind you, like, yeah, he's fucking cool. All right. I know you were getting ready to say something. We'll get to that later. Because that is,
he's cool up to a certain point.
He's not that cool. I have this written down as a note. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I did have that written down. But it's still great. Like it's creative. We get a new type of ball in this.
Yes, we do.
But we're getting too close to spoilers.
New ball unlocked.
Okay. The ball is back. We're getting too close to spoilers. I'm hoping there's like a new ball in each movie. That would be
God,
awesome.
that would be really cool.
I know there is at least one more. I spoiled myself because I was looking up like a replica of because I was just like, that would be fucking cool to have. And then I saw some weird other one and it was like, oh, don't want to look at that.
Yeah.
Although, like, shout out to the Etsy sellers out there.
Yeah.
There was literally a guy selling. It was like they call it the Sentinel ball in the closed form for $75, which just means it's just a metal sphere. That's all it is. But hey, man,
whatever.
If they're gonna pay you for that, you do you, buddy. Shout out to the artists.
I don't think he's making it. I think he's just buying a silver ball.
Okay,
look, I don't know how it was made, okay? But it did not look like... Okay.
The fact that he had the foresight to call it the Phantasm ball, like, go for it. But, I mean, as far as content warning, I think it's like the first one. Can you think of anything that's really just outside of, like, the ball violence is very extreme. That is definitely the thing in these movies. I feel like there's really not much violence at all outside of that. It's really the ball that's doing all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, there's just some supernatural stuff, so...
If that spooks you.
Yeah. I guess other than that, there is the underage relationship. Like, yeah.
We'll get to that. I don't know.
But it's still a content warning.
Yeah, sure. We can call that a... Yeah.
You know, it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that more in a bit. But
it exists.
It's the 80s, you know? If you're in this space, you already know kind of what you're in for. But I don't have anything else. So, do you want to get to spoilers?
No.
Oh. You can go to ghostpiece.com.
That's it. Got some water, please? I think I've had too much coffee today.
Too much?
Yeah.
So the other funny thing I noticed editing that episode, we were also like, is every movie just going to be a dream? Like at the end, it's just going to be like, oh, another dream. They do still play with dreams a lot in this because I think the whole thing is the kid Mike, which it did seem like this is definitely a trope that people talk about a lot, the whole psychiatric hospital thing. I know that's bothered you before. It does seem weird that the last movie ends with Frank, is that his name? Did I just make that up? Reggie.
He looks like a Frank, to be fair.
Reggie is like, don't worry, man, I'm gonna take care of you. It's gonna be great. You know, all this, and then cut forward and he's in a psychiatric hospital. It's like,
I don't know.
Reggie, like, where were you, bud? Like, what's going on? But I guess he's been having all these dreams. It was very confusing in the beginning because he's like dreaming about this girl and it's like, who's this girl? Like what? How did he get out of the psychiatric hospital? Did he break out?
Oh no, he tricked the psychiatrist or the therapist into thinking that he was completely healed, I guess, because he kept talking to himself saying like, just tell him what he needs to hear, blah blah blah, so like he could get out of there, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
they breeze through the shit very quickly.
They do.
But I mean, this is basically a road movie though. It's really just like them driving around on the heels of the tall man, trying to find him and stop him, and he seems to be like one step ahead of them all the time. And that seems to be like a good chunk of the movie. It's just like they're trying to find him and get their revenge as he's going around just collecting old people and turning them into Jawas all over the country. And it is this kind of weird subplot. Maybe I'm just like completely not remembering. What was the deal with the psychic girl?
Oh, I was hoping you would know because I don't know if I missed something, but
I guess we needed a lady character in this movie. It's too many men out here shooting stuff. We got to bring in a lady. I did think like, man, it would be fucking sick if we could talk psychically. Holy shit.
It would be. Sometimes I feel like we can.
We definitely can.
Yeah.
But if I could literally just be talking to you through my mind like they are, that was like, fuck, man, relationship goals.
Oh, yeah. Seriously.
We do need to talk about the relationships in this, though.
Yeah.
Because that was great when they literally are just like, oh, shit, you can hear me? And they're just like talking to each other in their mind.
Yeah.
That was like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, old Frankie.
Reggie?
Why do I call him Frank?
He looks like a
look
Frank. He really looks like a Frank.
Old Reggie picks up the girl, and I was thinking, like, how old is she? I think you were the one who had to be like, did they just pick her up so he could sleep with her? I think I missed that bit of dialogue.
Yeah, he like turned to the kid and like said something about oh, it's been a long time on the road. And it's like, okay, first of all, I don't think it's been that long. Also, your wife just died. And I don't know how much time has passed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And
it's a
she's
different
very
era.
young. Look, I don't know if she's 18 or not, but he's just old as shit.
I hate it because like Reggie, I want to be on your side, brother.
I do.
Like,
I want to like you too, Reggie.
Cool. You're fucking ice cream man who can play the guitar and also is like strapped with a quadruple barrel shotgun. Like, I want to be riding with you. But when, your family dies in a giant explosion and you're instantly trying to sleep with a young girl, that was maybe not so cool.
Yeah.
And it was also like they really lean into like, oh, she loves that bald head.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm sure she does, bud. Like, I don't know about this. I'm waiting to like look up a picture of the director and he looks exactly like Reggie. It's just like a self-insert. Like, no, we have to have this actor in here. Whatever. I can overlook it.
I don't think I can overlook it. No, doesn't work for me. I don't know.
Are you off the Reggie train?
Look, I'm on the Reggie train until he picks up the girl. And then it's hard.
Us a little bit.
It's hard because he does so many other cool things later. And it's like, oh, God, gross.
Let's hope like Phantasm 3 opens with him like, oh, yeah, my wife. I forgot about her. Like, I'm going to.
Phantasm clearly forgot about her. I don't think he needs to say that.
Phantasm 3 is going to open with him like, I need to be pursuing age-appropriate relationships from now on. That would be great.
Just kidding. That girl is actually in her 50s.
I was waiting because the first movie had all these women that were like turning into the tall man and shit. Like, that was a weird plot thread that never went anywhere.
Yeah.
I was waiting for her to secretly be the tall man this whole time.
That would have been really cool.
Yeah, if he was just fucking the tall man. Hell yeah.
That's how I knew where you were, you bitch.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this is just hopefully old Reggie isn't pursuing this too much in the future. Yeah. I guess we'll see. But gotta talk about the balls because the ball is back. I don't know why it says the ball singular. I guess is there just one silver ball?
I thought it was multiple, but maybe not.
It does, and it gets destroyed. So is it like a character death? Like the ball's just gone now? We gotta wait for the new ones. They did introduce the gold ball.
Yes.
In this, which is pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
That thing had like a fucking death laser on it. And it also had that buzzsaw. Like, that was the gnarliest kill in this movie.
That was crazy.
When it just saws into the back of the guy and goes all the way up through his throat.
That was really cool.
That was pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
There are still some, like, really cool effects. I noticed we see the little Jawa people, their faces more often. And those were cool. They just had, like, weird, creepy latex masks on, basically.
Grandma. Grandma.
That's actually like pretty fucking dark that he gets attacked and was it the girl's grandma?
It was the girl's grandma.
She gets attacked and it's just like grandma. It's fucking grandma's face under that Jawa robe. Man,
look, that would eternally fuck you up.
I don't want to even joke about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And and the tall man at the end when the brainworm pops out. I love the tall man just because like there is no consistency, no like lore about, at least so far. Like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I don't know what his deal is. I know he's got yellow blood and apparently there's a giant brainworm living inside his head.
That's very cool.
I love that they don't explain it. It's just like, of course, this guy is a fucking weirdo. Like, he would have a brainworm. I guess we'll get more of that lore delivered in the other movies, and I'm actually looking forward to it.
I am too. I really like these movies.
Well, it's just crazy that like I usually hate when they over-explain the stuff. I want to know all of it. Like, explain it to me.
Are you really the lore hater you have been presenting yourself as?
What? Are there other ones outside of Phantasm?
Yeah.
Like what?
I feel like there have been times before on the podcast where you've been like, I don't like lore, but...
Well, I guess it's like bad lore. Like
I know what you mean. I'm just
Hell House
poking
LC,
fun.
it's like, I don't need to know why all this is happening. Like, we don't need the weird robed guys and shit. Like...
No, I am just poking fun.
I know.
I think I'm actually with you, though. 9 times out of 10, I don't know if I don't ever really need the lore, but when the lore is really fucking cool, I don't mind.
Yeah, it really is just bad lore. I think I'm burned. Like, I think of Halloween, okay, which is how we started this whole thing. Like, instantly, as soon as like they started explaining Michael Myers and like his powers and shit, I was like, nope, like just stop it. Like, I don't want to know any of this shit. I feel like that completely ruined it for me. But if we're talking about a space dimension that's like a red planet full of Jawas and they are for some reason stealing all our dead grandmas, I'm here for it and I want to know more.
Yeah.
Let's see where it goes. Did you have a favorite scene though?
Honestly, I mean, we already kind of talked about it. I really did like that scene with the ball with the salt.
The gold ball?
Yes. I thought that was so cool. Like, as soon as it came out, like, as soon as the golden ball like came out, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fucking crazy. Something fucking crazy is about to happen, and it did.
Yeah, as soon as it comes out, it's like, oh shit, that was gold. It's like, oh no. Yeah, that was cool. And like the way it was blasting through the doors and shit, like that's the stuff that really felt Evil Dead. It was just like an Evil Dead when you have the POV of the ghost flying around after him, like the ball POV, smashing through the doors. That was cool.
Yeah, and just in general, I felt like some of the production design in this was like really good because I really loved the hallways with all the candles and stuff. I just thought, I just really loved that.
Still very cool. I think my favorite scene would definitely be the chainsaw duel. That was just ridiculous. Like there's a sense of humor in that scene that I feel like isn't really in the rest of the movie, you know, because these movies really take themselves seriously, like in the best way. And in that scene when he has the little mini chainsaw and the dude pulls out that gigantic long chainsaw. Like I said, these are the manliest horror movies, okay? But it's just funny that he's fighting him, and eventually it leads up to him jumping over the chainsaw.
Yeah.
I think I read that was like the one part when he had to use a stunt double because the studio was just like, you're not jumping over a fucking chainsaw. Which makes me wonder, like, how the fuck did they shoot that?
I don't know. We gotta check that
out. These movies continue to be very cool. Phantasm continues to be the best title in horror movie history, I think.
Well, we didn't even completely touch on the Sam Raimi cameo.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about it in the beginning a little bit. But
it's on like a gravestone or something, right?
No, it's on a little bag of ashes, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and he's straight up, the way he's strapped with the shotgun and the chainsaw, I mean, it's so ash-coated.
Yes, it is. And I remember, like, when that scene happened, I was like, Sam Raimi? What?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's happening?
There's no other. Of course, it's that Sam Raimi.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I think he visited the set a few times and stuff. Like, it just makes sense that they would be friends.
Yeah.
Like, completely.
That had to be a cool set to work on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. But the next one came out in 1994. So another pretty big gap. It's like 6 years. I'm really going to have to see, there has to be like a documentary or something about like the history of Phantasm.
Yeah.
I'm like so curious about the whole history here. Because the only other thing I know is that the last one I think came out in 2016. And so that is a crazy thing. It feels like we're about time for Phantasm 6.
Yeah.
It seems like. So I'm wondering like what the deal is with that. Bring it back. But
bring those balls back.
If they made another one and it straight up was just called The Balls Are Back, I would be like, yes. But do you have anything else?
Nah.
You can go ghostbeast.com for all our links. You can also search for Ghost Beast Pod. You can follow Ghost Beast on Letterboxd. And you can follow Lux Fatale.
You have to do that.
I'm going to do that every episode. We are back to the old mic, by the way, because we're not experienced enough for that sophisticated new mic.
Yeah, we have some troubleshooting to do.
I'm not a fucking audio engineer, okay? I like our simple plug-in USB mic where I don't have to do anything special. We'll get there. But you can follow Lux Fatale. Check out Becca's great horror artwork. She did all the art for our TikTok and YouTube channels. And you can follow Ghost Beast on Letterboxd, where we rank everything we cover. I think I got it.
Okay.
I put it above Together and below May.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
That is number 83 on our list. You can contact us at podcast@ghostbeast.com. Are there plans for a new Phantasm? Has there been anything about that? I don't know. Is the director alive? I don't know. I haven't looked it up. You can also follow us on TikTok and YouTube.
Like, you said it last time.
I know.
Is it just like and subscribe, or what am I saying? I don't, because you didn't like it when I said give us 5 stars, and you're like, they don't need to do that. I don't know. And if you could rate and review the podcast, that helps us, I don't know, get up in the algorithm. We need help with the algorithm, please.
Yeah, sure. Bye.
I don't know what to say.